Today we will hear about the strange activities of a young man from Vietnam who has gone viral not only in Vietnam but across the entire internet in recent days because of his unusual work. One day, this man suddenly decides to leave behind everything related to modern civilization. No city, no electricity, no market. Nothing will remain in his life. In front of him, there will be only nature, a vast lake, and the skill of his own two hands. His one goal, to build a completely self-sufficient floating island in the middle of the water, all by himself. It may sound unbelievable, but this dream leads him deep into the dense rainforests of Vietnam, to a secluded lake hidden within, surrounded by jungle, eerie silence, and unknown dangers. This is where the toughest test of his life is about to begin. But one thing becomes very clear here. This man wasn't just building a house. He was actually building his own future with his own hands. With no facilities, no preparation, he used his skills and ideas to create a new life from nothing. And in today's world, reality is quite similar. Those who learn new skills and think differently are the ones who can prepare themselves best for the future. His first task was to build a floating foundation. While searching around, he discovered that bamboo was the most suitable material, strong, lightweight, and naturally buoyant. So he began cutting bamboo one after another and tying them together to form a large raft. But where would he get rope? Once again, he turned to nature. By tearing strong fibers from bamboo, he made durable ropes and used them to tightly bind the bamboo pieces together, slowly forming the base of his floating platform. Next, he started constructing a wooden structure on top of the raft. Without any iron nails, he used an ancient building technique, making small holes in the wood and fitting other wooden pieces into them to create strong joints. Surprisingly, the structure stood firm even without a single nail. Then came the roof. He split bamboo into thin, tile-like pieces and layered them carefully so that rainwater could easily slide off. Within a few days, a small but sturdy house appeared, floating in the middle of the lake. But a house alone isn't enough to survive. He needed more. At first, he caught shellfish and small fish with his hands. The place where he initially started working was rocky and steep, making it difficult to continue. So he moved with his dog to another location with a flat, sandy shore. He then began creating a garden on the raft itself. Bringing fertile soil and decomposed leaves from the forest, he made small farming plots where he planted chili, vegetables, and even a banana tree. Gradually, a small green world began to grow on top of his floating home. But he didn't stop there. In the middle of the raft, he built a small pond to raise fish. For catching fish, he made a special trap. One day, a large catfish was caught in it. Since staying in one place on the lake wasn't practical, he built a small, pedal-powered boat. This foot-driven boat allowed him to move quickly across the lake, making it easier to collect more wood and bamboo. Then he came up with an even bigger plan, growing rice on water. Using bamboo, he built a large structure and created a water-retaining layer using banana leaves. He then mixed soil, decomposed leaves, and wood ash to create fertile land and sowed rice seeds there. Over time, his his floating world kept expanding. One day, while walking in the jungle, he noticed a clear path and realized that animals must be using it regularly. So he set a trap there, and after some time, he caught 2 wild chickens. But to him, they were not just food, they were an investment for the future. He brought them back to the raft and built a small coop for them. For his garden to bear fruit, he needed bees. So he went into the forest and found a wild beehive. Very carefully, he captured the queen bee and placed her in a new box. Soon, the entire hive moved into the new home. Now, hundreds of bees started buzzing around his garden, and he gained another valuable resource: honey. Finally came the time for harvest. He cut, dried, and processed the rice he had grown with his own hands to produce grains. After so long, eating rice he had grown himself became one of the happiest moments of his life. Gradually, his floating island turned into a small village, complete with a fish farm, vegetable garden, rice field, chicken coop, and beehive. A year ago, he had arrived here completely alone, but now before him stood a dream he had built with his own hands. This place wasn't just a floating house. It was the result of his patience, hard work, and intelligence. In the end, he realized a profound truth. You can't conquer the world alone, but if you live